Nemechek has got a mirror full of Austin Cindric, and now Gregson goes around.
What a job. What a job by that young man hanging onto that truck.
Don't tear the fender off of it.
See if we can see what happens. They're all diving to the bottom to get around Myatt Snyder, who didn't get a run off turn 4. Looked like maybe Gregson just too low and bounced up into the side of Cindric and around the 18 went.
Yeah, it bottomed out, then the thing jumped up the hill into Cindric.
They saw the spark come from underneath the 18 truck.
Look at those guys just keeping their trucks straight and the gas down, trying to get around the outside of the spinning 18.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he said, was coming left. He was still out there.
Yeah, I think that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. may have thought that 3 of Austin Dillon was going to turn left and leave on the bottom in that material that we've been talking about where that traction is, and Austin had that middle spot filled up. Austin did nothing wrong. He was in the lane he wanted to be in.
How about A.J. Allmendinger in the 47 sliding by underneath?
Oh, look at this shot. Oh, he's spinning, he's spinning.
Spinning, stay up, stay up, stay up. Come on, no caution. Caution is out. Nice job.
Oh, that was a big moment for Martin Truex Jr. He almost spun around trying to avoid Ryan Seed.
I think he was. I don't think he was sure he was going to come down the racetrack, and he thought he might have to go under him. So I think he just made an evasive move that almost bit him.
That's a hard lick for Jimmie Johnson now as he comes off the end of the front stretch and basically wheel hop the car going into turn 1.
You called it, Mike. That is classic wheel hop. He gets on the brakes. It's downhill there, Lee. Gravity is working against you. Aerodynamics, we talked about less downforce, well, that's less rear tire grip as well. Shows you how fast they're going as he comes into the picture. Basically, you get on the brakes, and the brake is trying to get that thing slowed down.
Here you go. Kyle Busch on the outside. Just rolls up on the outside of 78. 78 gets loose, just like we saw Ricky Stenhouse Jr. a minute ago. Got loose getting in the corner. Could not hold the car on the bottom. Gets in the side of the 18. Ty Dillon, great job not running to the side of Kyle Busch.
And Jeff and I already mentioned earlier, look how this 77 comes in at an angle.
Yeah, he's coming around the right front tire carrier of the 48, which isn't giving him a lot of room there either, but he is coming in at an angle. I think they could stop him a little further in the box. That would kind of help both their causes.
See how hard Johnson has to turn out to clear the right rear there of the 77.
With the hood, it actually opens up and lets the air out from underneath the hood.
And that's basically the problem with race cars. Are they're designed to make downforce, they're designed to seal up. Well, what happens is when you take that vehicle that's sealed to the asphalt and it even just breaks the seal a little bit and gets a little bit in the air.
There's the green and white car. There's LaJoie toward the back of the field.
He just misjudges the speed here. He doesn't get it wound down enough, but he tries to avoid Clint Boyer, which Clint's thankful of, but unfortunately it loads over in the left rear and he just can't keep it under control. Noses into the outside wall.
Just way too much speed.
But they just got misaligned. The 9 of William Byron was pushing the 48 of Brendan Poole, and you saw the 48 move. He made a move, and when he did, they no longer were lined up, and that shoved the 48 into being sideways.
Jeff, you know, the tri-oval isn't, you know, talked about like a corner, but the cars get very light. So right here on the straightaway, as they get into the tri-oval, like you said, they just get misaligned. And right here, it amazes me. So fortunate that the 48 goes back down the racetrack. Those cars to his right, there's nowhere for them to go. If he comes back up the racetrack, it turns into a multi-car crash.
See, right here, Brendan Poole almost looks like he wanted to move to the outside to make a move, and it just misaligned the bumpers, and the 9 of William Byron's behind him and spins him around.
Horse with a good jump. Here comes Hemrick.
Comes Gong back there.
Brendan Gaughan going wide. Does he keep it under control? Somehow manages to save it, but falls back.
Now we hear the 2 has a penalty for driving through pit boxes. That basically has eliminated the 2. You talk about mistakes. You don't know how it's going to fall. The 2 has eliminated himself. But here we're coming to the white flag. The 78 has the lead. The 20 of Matt Kenseth, though, is closing in quickly, Lee.
The crowd, you could hear in the background roaring because they saw the 88 get by.
The nose right now looks completely fine. Oh my gosh.
Car that came across the nose was about a foot from hitting us. I don't know if I had anything to do with getting through there. I might have had a lot of luck and a little help from Stevie Walter here. 2 outside.
Big wreck behind them. Logano gets in it.
Keep coming low, low, and keep coming. You're good. You're good. You made it through. Back it down.
Dale Jr. again right up the gut, and I don't believe Jr. hit a thing.
We didn't touch him. See, nice job. Damn boys don't know when they're too wide.
Todd Gilliland spotters on the radio saying track is clear.
Turn three. Travis Miller gets into Colin Cabry right in front of the leader. There goes Hunter Bays down to the inside. Gilliland is going to sneak through and come to the checkered and caution at the same time.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
He threaded the needle through there, Dave. How did he get through there? Wow, that was paper thin right there. Look at Todd Gilliland right here.
Hard
He's
on the brakes. Yep.
Turning to the bottom, and all of a sudden he's got to go back to the top.
Man, oh man.
How did he miss Hunter Bays?
Listen, we talked about having some tire left. What about brakes and steering?